I know I've been gone for a while. I promise not to run away again. I think I promise. I try. Last time I was here, I was talking about CGPAs. But the interesting thing about this thing is that it doesn't define you. Yes, it doesn't. So what do you do when your CGPA is not the best and you want to still live the best of your life? First, join communities or clubs. Join these communities or clubs give you access to information and gives you access to people which you can build relationships from. There are a bunch of them. So we have the investment society in some federal universities. We have the campus ambassador program from the Carry Wise. There are a bunch of them. You can just do a bit of research. I can share an article I wrote a few years ago, I think 2 years ago. Or you could join things like JCI, Modern United Nations in your uni, or you could join things like ITEC. I don't know if I pronounced it well, please don't crucify me, right? And a bunch of other. You can also volunteer. So volunteering also makes it easier for you to learn skills that will take you a while to learn. You could volunteer for TEDx projects, you could volunteer for events in your school. That way you can even discover that wow, you're interested in probably events marketing, or you're interested in a bunch of things, maybe operations. You never know where you build these skills from. Apart from that, another thing you could do is to learn a skill. I'm not referring to the tech ones. If you want to learn those ones, that's pretty chill. There are a bunch of ways to learn this thing, and you can learn from the one that is accessible to you first, aka Google, aka YouTube, aka free resources online, before you go for the paid ones. I didn't say the paid ones are bad, but before you go for the paid ones, that's investing your money there. So you can try and see for yourself, do you want to follow passion or follow something that drives your curiosity? That's left for you to discover. You can learn things regarding to video editing, cinematography. You can learn more about content creation. People are making a good amount of money from being mobile videographers and being content creators. You can also learn more about fashion design if you want to become a fashion designer. There's this thing that people do now, these print merchandise companies whereby they're customizing different items. I don't know, you could just start a business, and that's not a business. Sincerely, it throws you into the field, like it just throws you to the wild because you learn a bunch of different things. Starting a business in uni kind of gives you an edge, being that you have a number of years of experience to experiment, fail fast. You fail fast, you learn from your mistakes if you want to, and become better at it. Or if you don't want to do a business, then you can look into furthering your education. So some people, they'll do a master's or postgraduate degree in a field that they are interested in, put their best into it. Maybe take courses, take certifications that gives them an edge in the application process, or start building those skills right from their uni years, right? So that they can have an added advantage or fair advantage at some point. So these three things can really help you with your life when you feel like you are lost and you don't even know what to do yourself because of your CGPA. And your CGPA is not a defining factor, right? Because obviously you can become successful from putting your best, right? Another thing you can do is to start a passion project. So start that project, start that club, start that idea you have in mind. And a very interesting example is Tim Ladi. So I'm not really sure what Tim Ladi studied in uni, but I know that she did so well into like learning about climate, education, a bunch of things. And sincerely, she's really one of those outstanding people, and you see like your courses don't really define your life, or your CGPA doesn't even define anything about your life. I'm sorry, I've yapped a lot, but I hope I'm able to contribute and tell you that your CGPA is not a defining factor. It doesn't define your life, and it's not the end of the world. That's just my 2 cents as your big sister. Peace out. I know I've been gone for a while. I promise not to run away again. I think you promised not to run away again. Bye.